66 million years ago, Earth is a warm and thriving world. Dense forests stretch across continents, shallow seas cover inland basins, and the climate remains humid and stable. Dinosaurs dominate every environment. Towering herbivores moving in herds, armored species defending themselves with natural protection, and apex predators. Life appears secure. The ecosystems are strong and diverse. Evolution has refined species across millions of years, shaping some of the most successful animals in Earth's history. On this day, nothing seems unusual. The sun rises, temperatures remain steady. The cycle of survival continues as it has for generations. Triceratops graze along riverbanks, tearing through tough vegetation with beak-like jaws. Tyrannosaurs patrol forest edges, conserving energy until the moment to strike. Pterosaurs glide above coastlines, riding warm thermal winds. As the morning unfolds, there is no sign that this world is living its final hours. The most dominant animals on Earth remain unaware that a disaster is already approaching. A single event will not simply end individual lives. It will reshape the future of the planet itself. High above Earth, beyond the clouds and atmosphere, an enormous object travels through space. It is an asteroid nearly 10 kilometers wide, larger than Mount Everest. For millions of years, it has drifted silently, following a precise path through the solar system. Now that path leads directly toward Earth. As the asteroid accelerates, it moves faster than any storm, faster than sound, faster than anything alive can comprehend. Below, life continues without concern. Dinosaurs hunt, graze, and fly, as they have for millions of years. No creature is aware of what approaches overhead. A bright point of light begins to appear in the sky, small at first, then rapidly growing in intensity. It does not behave like lightning. It does not resemble a star. Animals pause. Heads lift. Instinct warns them that something is wrong. The asteroid enters Earth's atmosphere. Friction ignites its surface, surrounding it in a roaring sphere of fire. The sky glows with heat and light, casting moving shadows across the land. The world has only seconds left. Yet the creatures below do not understand what they are seeing. The impact will not simply strike the surface. It will reshape the planet and end the age of giants. The asteroid strikes Earth with unimaginable force. The impact occurs near what is now the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. In a single moment where rock vaporizes, oceans rise into steam, and the ground itself liquefies. The energy released is equivalent to billions of nuclear detonations. A blinding flash of light spreads outward faster than sound. Everything within hundreds of kilometers is destroyed instantly. A massive fireball expands above the crater. Temperatures near ground zero exceed the surface of the sun. Nearby forests ignite instantly. Creatures close to the impact site do not suffer. They disappear in an instant. A shockwave spreads across the continent at supersonic speed, shattering trees, lifting debris, and flattening entire ecosystems. Dinosaurs are thrown from their feet, buried in collapsing vegetation and soil. Dust and molten rock are blasted into space, forming arcs of debris that soon fall back to Earth as burning fragments. Within minutes, the skies over distant continents begin to glow red. The impact does not merely destroy a region. It triggers a chain of global consequences that will affect every species on Earth. In the hours following the impact, firestorms rage across continents. Burning fragments of rock fall from the sky, igniting forests and grasslands worldwide. But soon, the fires give way to a new threat, a threat far more devastating. Dust and ash rise high into the atmosphere, carried by powerful upper winds. Within days, the sky darkens. Sunlight struggles to reach the ground. Temperatures begin to fall. Weeks pass. The world becomes dim, cold, and hostile. Plants cannot grow. Without sunlight, photosynthesis stops, and the food chain begins to collapse. Herbivores, once sustained by rich vegetation, now starve. Predators soon follow, with no prey left to hunt. Dinosaurs, who ruled Earth for millions of years, are now facing extinction. Not from the impact itself, but from a world that can no longer support life. Oceans cool rapidly. Rain becomes acidic. Dust blocks the sky for months, perhaps even years. The survivors are few. Only the smallest, most adaptable creatures have a chance. The age of dinosaurs is ending. As the skies slowly clear, sunlight returns to Earth. The fires fade, temperatures warm, and new plants begin to sprout through layers of ash. But the great dinosaurs are gone. After more than 150 million years of dominance, their era has ended. The survivors are small, adaptable, and often unnoticed. Creatures that found shelter underground, beneath water, or in protected environments. Early mammals endure by feeding on roots, insects, and anything they can find. Their warm-blooded bodies help them survive colder conditions. Birds, the last living dinosaurs, also survive. They find refuge along coastlines and wetlands where food remains available. Reptiles such as crocodiles, turtles, and some lizards continue on, protected by rivers and stable aquatic environments. With large predators gone, ecosystems begin to reset. Plants spread across the landscape once more. Forests, over millions of years, mammals evolve rapidly. They diversify into new forms, some small, some large, some social, some solitary. Among these future lineages, one group will eventually give rise to primates. And from primates, early humans. The asteroid that ended the dinosaurs did not end life. It reshaped it. Without this extinction, there would be no mammals dominating the planet, no primates, no humans. The end of one era became the beginning of another. Our world is the legacy of that single moment.